Answer, can you hear me? Okay, let's start first. I don't know whether the students from Kenya will in or not, so let's get started first. Okay. Can you see my PowerPoint? Okay. So today's topic is climate change, climate actions. Okay. So first is the class rules. Is the same as the class rules last week. Okay. So the first one is be punctual, and I think you can do it. You are always punctual. And the second one is ask if you have any question. So if you have any question, you just raise your hand or you type in the message box or turn on your microphone to ask questions. And the third one is don't go away suddenly. And fourth one is don't fall asleep in class. Okay, so if you have lost your internet connection, just rejoin the class again. So now I'm going to talk about the weather in Kaohsiung. I'm from Kaohsiung, so the weather is raining now because of the typhoon. And I just came back from Cambodia, and the weather in Cambodia is so hot. And where do you live, Anson? Where do you live? Yes. Oh. Oh. Yeah. For the weather in Kaohsiung is raining but it's always hot in Kaohsiung. It's like 30 degrees, whatever. It's so hot, and I don't really like the weather because I'm always waiting. I need to bring like 2 or 3 t-shirt to change because I don't like the feeling of sweating. Yes. Okay. So, how do you think about the climate change? Yes, getting another. Do you know the reason why the weather is changing? Can you share some like your ideas or what things change the weather? Pollution. Sea level to rise. Yes, both of them are the factors of climate change. Okay, so now we will have a video. We need to watch a video and we can share our opinions after the video. I'm gonna share you the videos. Wait a moment. Can you see the YouTube video? Okay. Okay, let's see the video. So that's the video. Okay, so we are going to share our opinions. And then, can you hear me? Okay, so the first one is, as you can see from the pictures, what does he do with the animal? Can you share some of your opinions with me? I think for the first one is snacks, and the second one is yes. Okay, yes, you can give your opinion by these pictures. Okay, so how about the first one? It's snacks. What did he do with the snacks? And I think lots of people, they wear like the shoes from snacks, or from, like, I don't know, because the the skin of this kind of animals are pretty good, so they will wear this kind of animals. And for the second one, is this chicks. I think it's, they put some bad things. Yeah, to make it bigger. I'm not sure. Yeah. And how about the third one? Yeah, how about the third? Okay. And for this one is, what's this animal? I'm not sure. A bird? Maybe the penguin. I'm not sure. And the final one is piano. What's the original animal of the piano? Elephant. Elephant. So they use the tooth to make the piano. It's weird. It's so weird. Yeah. So all in all, they use all animals to do the things they want. It's not good. Okay. So wait a moment, I check the student front cam. Yeah. Let me ask. Okay, so let's move on to the next. So for the second one is, how does he harm the environment? Can you share some of your opinions with these photos? Yes. A bear? Okay, so for this one, it's kind of like, we do a lot nowadays. Like, lots of people will throw their garbage into the ocean, like straws, chopsticks, plastic bottles, something like that. And so the fish we're eating now is like, we may eat some fish, and the things in the fish is like garbage, and we eat all the fish in our stomach, and that's not good. It will be harmful to our health, And for this one, the bear is weird. I've never seen like people who color hairs of bear to make like something like this one. It's so weird. Yeah, but I know that lots of people will like catch the animals like bear or elephant. They will put them in a zoo, you know, in a big zoo, so the people can go to the zoo to see the animals, to see a lot of animals. People just want to earn money to show the animals in the zoo, so they catch all the animals in the zoo, but it's not a nature environment, so the animals in the zoo will, you know, have you ever been to the zoo, like Taipei Zoo or something like that? How do you feel when you are in the zoo? Yes, so that's pretty sad. And for this one is like they color trees into papers. Yeah, lots of people, they just cut so many trees to make what they want. Like we will call some of them like the leaf of forest. You know, they cut the trees in the forest, and that's illegal. To make the boat, to make something like, I don't know, but they need the trees to make to something, so that's not good. Okay. So third one is what are the negative effects of his actions? Or for the third questions, can you tell me some of your opinions? Oh, someone coming? Okay, hold me a moment. Okay. 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 So the students from Kenya hasn't joined us. Yeah, and the last time the students from Kenya didn't join us too. So I don't know the students from Kenya whether will join us today or next time. I'm not sure. Okay, thank you. Okay, so Anson, let's move on to the third one. Is what are the negative effects of his actions? With these three pictures, can you share some of your opinions? So I'm not sure whether have you ever been to the countries that are full of garbage? Okay, so yes, for me, I'm gonna share my own experiences. Is this summer I went to Indonesia and the northern Thailand, and I saw a lot of place, because the place I went to is like rural area, and the people there were pretty poor, and they don't even have the money to like throw away their garbage, so they just like put all their garbage in the same place and fire them. So when I was in Indonesia, I saw a lot of like trash on the street, and the people there, they just like throw the garbage at will, something like that. So for these kind of countries, they don't have the concept of like clean up the garbage, so there will be like it's a mess. I would say that's a mess, and it's pretty amazing. So yeah, that's my own experience. If you go to the this kind of countries, in the future you will see a situation like that. Okay, so let's move on to the fourth one is what happens to him at the end. Can you show me? Yeah, so for this one is I think is the aliens just see the people who like ruin everything and destroy the earth. So maybe they don't like the way he did, so they just kill this person. So if we continually do the bad thing for the earth, one day we will kill ourselves. Okay. Okay, so next we will have like some of the discussions topics to share with each other. So the first one is if you were a person in the story, would you do the same things? If not, what would you do? Can you share your ideas with me? Okay, so for me, I won't do the same things, but I know it's hard that not to kill the animal because are you a vegetarian? No, right? Me too. I'm not a vegetarian, so we all eat a lot of meats, beef, pork, seafood, something like that. It's our like daily nutrition. So if we don't have this kind of food, we have to be a vegetarian. So I think it's hard to not to, I think it's pretty hard not for us not to kill the animal because we have to eat these animals. But I think we can do something that's good for the earth. For example, just like what you said, we have to clean up the garbage. We have to like don't throw our garbage at will. Don't throw the bottles, plastic into the ocean. We can use our own like utensils, stuff like that, environmental utensils. So that will be good for our earth. Okay, it's my own experience, own opinion. So let's move on to the next one is what can you learn from this story? Okay. So we can see the examples is we do these things every day, whether directly or indirectly. They harm various animals and plants. You should remind yourself to protect the environment and help raise other awareness in environmental protection. So I want to ask you, what can you learn from this story? Like, for me, I would say I learned that there are still many places for example, Indonesia, Thailand, or Cambodia. Their environments are still like a mess. The people there are just they don't have the concept of throwing away the garbage or doing some like cleanup. But how about you? How about you? What can you learn from the story or the videos? This topic? Any ideas? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So all of us can learn from the videos like there's still a big difference between many countries, but what can we do is to protect our earth, protect Taiwan environments, something like that. Okay, so let's move on to the next topic. So this one is what's the similarity in these pictures? As you can see, the man of the left pictures, the man is like a fan, and the man wear sunglasses, and the right one is like two boys and a girl. Is it ice cream? I'm not sure. So for example, you can use some adjectives like hot, uncomfortable, or tired, something like that. So you can share some of your opinions with these two pictures. You can describe with 3 adjectives. Okay, can you start? Got it? Got it. Boring? Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. So now let's move on to the next. Okay, so this one is, the question is, what happens if the globe only has hot weather and becomes burning in all seasons? Can you imagine if we don't? Yeah, share your opinions. Okay. Okay. Sorry, wait me a moment. I have to ask the students. Wait me a moment. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so okay, for me, if the global only has hot weather, I think like we have to turn on the air conditioners all the time, and we will spend so much money on it, and the food will be just like the same what you said. We won't have food, we won't have water, and we cannot live on the earth. So that's a big problem. So we have to be aware of our the way we live, the place where we are, something like that. Protect our earth. Okay, so the next one is what causes the global warming. So as you can see, there are like two. One is people plant a lot of trees, and the second one is many factories exhaust emissions. So I think it's like two ways. More and more people they just like build so many factories, and then at the same time they plant a lot of trees, but the more factories you build and more trees you have is not useful, because if you can decrease the numbers of factories but build more trees, and that will be helpful. What do you think about this one? Any ideas? Okay, it's fine. Yes, so for as you can see, emissions from factories can cause greenhouse effects. Greenhouse effects like 温室效应, and they result in a rise in temperature. So, like in Kaohsiung, in the summer in Kaohsiung is like pretty hot. The highest temperature will be like 30, 36 or 37. It's crazy. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So how would you feel about this picture? How did you feel? It's like the head is like the earth, right? I think it's like the earth, and we're building some trees on it, but at the same time we are like building the factories, or we are doing some like bad things for climate change. So it start to like the life is fading away. So I don't like the way, because it looks like upset, helpless, and uncomfortable. Okay, so the next one is Sustainable Development Goals. Have you ever heard of this Sustainable Development Goals? So it's like SDGs. Do you know how many SDGs are there? So okay, so is Sustainable Development Goals. It's like 永续发展目标. They are like, okay, it's 17. Yeah, 17. It's 17. So the government said we have to like fulfill these goals. I think it's 2013. It's 2030. We have to fulfill all these goals, but to be honest, it's hard because now it's like 2023, only 7 years left. We have to fulfill these goals. I think it's impossible, but it's okay. We can do it step by step, and maybe the world will be better. We don't know. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce these goals to you. So have you learned these goals before? In your school or whatever, have you learned these goals before? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so yeah, there are some 17, yeah, as what I said, it's 17 goals, like poverty, hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, good equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry innovation and infrastructure, reduce inequalities, sustainable cities and companies, something like that. So what's your favorite? What's your favorite, or what's the topic you are concerned about? Okay. So for me, I would say I put a lot of emphasis on quality education. Just like what I said, I went to Indonesia and Northern Thailand this summer, and I just came back from Cambodia. I went to Cambodia this week for 7 days. I went there for an international volunteer to help the kids in the rural area. This week I went to Cambodia, 柬埔寨, and how do you think about 柬埔寨? Scared country? Okay, so I'm gonna share the truth about 柬埔寨, about Cambodia. Okay, so it's my first time. This is my first time to go to Cambodia, 柬埔寨, and yeah, before I go to Cambodia, I was pretty scared because I heard lots of news from from the classmates, the teachers, my friends. They all said it's pretty dangerous to go to Cambodia, and the people there are bad. They are selling like kidneys or organs, something like that, and they will like kill you if you are not good at like doing fraud, something like that. So I spent a long time I spent a long time thinking about what should I go there or not. But the first day I was on the plane, I met a friend who sit next to me, and he's from Taiwan. He told me that Cambodia is not that dangerous as what we think, because the people and the dangerous place is the dangerous place is Xigang. So it's pretty. We went to the Jinbian, is the capital of Cambodia, but the dangerous place is Xigang. So it's pretty far away from the place it's pretty far away from the capital place. So it's not that dangerous. And the people who went there and they are like cured or selling kidneys is it's because that is, how to say that, people when they are, they know what they are going to do. Just like I know I'm going to do the bad things in Cambodia, and I just go because I want to earn more money, and I go there. And when I go there, I find that it's not the way I want. If I'm not doing good at fraud, and the boss, the company will kill me, something like that. So they will talk to the news, said, oh, is they will kill them. But the truth is they are doing bad thing. They are doing bad thing in Cambodia. They know they are doing bad thing in Cambodia, but they still go there. And when they face the situations, they don't want to. If they say they are doing bad things in Cambodia, they have to go back to Taiwan and they have to go to the prison. But if they say, oh, the boss from Cambodia, they just want to kill me or take my kidneys, take my organs away, and the news, the people from Taiwan are going to help them, something like that. So it's not that dangerous at all. So when I go there, I realized the people there are most of them are friendly, and the place is pretty good. Just like the capital is like Kaohsiung, is pretty popular, and the nightlife is pretty good. But you still have to be careful about your own belongings. Like you cannot hold your cell phones like this one. You cannot hold it and walking on the street. You have to like protect your own phones, protect your own belongings, because there's still some people will ride scooters and take your things away, and you cannot get it back. So yeah, it's not what we think. It's not that dangerous. And yes, so I say I care about the quality education is the day when I went to Cambodia. I went to a rural place, and the kids there, they don't even have like sneakers. They all wear slippers, and some of the students they don't even have shoes. So the place, their school is like is pretty rural. So they don't even have a library. We bring lots of books there and help them to like build a library, and the kids they can learn more knowledge from the library. So that's why I care about the quality education. Okay. So yeah, remember Cambodia is not that dangerous. It's just the news is they talk about lots of things that are dangerous of Cambodia, but it's not that. Okay, I'm gonna share one more thing is like let's say the people there will like take people's organs away, right? Yeah, but can you imagine that the hospitals in Cambodia is not that comprehensive, and if we want to take someone's organs from their bodies, when we take out the organs, we have to put the organs into the people they need within 4 hours. But that's impossible, They don't have the clean things to take out the organs, and they don't have the resources to move the organs to other bodies. So that's impossible. They cannot do the whole process within 4 hours. So my teachers who went to Cambodia with us, they say it's fake. There are maybe one or two organs, like maybe one or two cases, but they are not. I think it's fake. The news is fake. They didn't took people's organs away because they don't have that kind of skills or like technical like skills, something like that. Maybe it's fake. Yeah. Because in Taiwan, the hospitals are all comprehensive, right? We have like the state of the art, the skills. We have so many doctors, and it's easy to go to see the doctors. We have the health insurance, something like that. But in Cambodia, the hospital is pretty poor. The patients if we are the patients in a hospital in Taiwan, we can have like single room or like two patients room. But in Cambodia, all the patients have to put together in a like big room. They don't even have single room. They have to put all the patients in the same room. So they don't have that kind of skills to do the like this kind of things. So I think maybe it's fake. I'm not sure, but maybe it's fake. Yeah, I share to you, shows you. Okay. So now let's move on to the next one. Okay, as you can see here, in 2021, the global mean temperature was about 1.1 Celsius above pre-industrial level from 1980 to 1850 to 9000, and the years from 2015 to 2021 were the 7 warmest on record. The global temperature between 2023 is now, and 27 will be more than 1.5 Celsius above pre-industrial levels. So it means like in the coming years, our weather will be harder and harder. Maybe 3 years later, it will be like 35 at the average, something like that. Okay. Okay, so this one is our topic. It's our main topic today. Is climate action. So, have you ever learned about this goes? Any ideas about climate action? What you hear or your classmates, your teachers? Any ideas about this? Yes, it's pretty hard to fix this issue nowadays. Just for example, people, although we know a lot of like things about climate action, but do you have like environmental utensils? Do you have like chopsticks or spoon? Yes, and do you bring the like environmental like spoon or chopsticks outside when you are having dinner, having lunch, or drinking beverage, something like that? Will you do that or not? Not really, right? So yes, so although we know a lot about climate actions, but for me, I do bring sometimes. Yes, I'm not always bring the like environmental spoon or chopsticks outside, but yeah, although we know a lot of this, but there's still seldom. There's still less and less people who do this. Like because when you go out, you will see lots of people. They just bring the chopsticks and the spoon, the plastic spoon. So this is it's a big waste, but we still do the same thing. So how come can we like overcome these issues or fix these issues if we do not start to like bring our own environmental stuff outside continually, and the climate action will never like we cannot fulfill the climate actions in the futures. That's my own opinion. Okay, so I'm going to share more videos, another videos with you. Let's see another videos. And then can you see the video? Can you see the video, Anson? Okay, let's get started. Okay. So, Anson, can you hear me? Okay, so after this video, any ideas or any thoughts, any opinions about this video? Okay, so yeah, I think it's a good idea. So for me, what I saw in the video is that there are more and more like organization or NGO, they are helping climate actions, but I think it's still a long way to go because the world is so big. Although we have a lot of organization to help the climate change, climate something like that, but it still take times to fix the problem, to tackle the problem. But I think one day we can make it better. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so the next one is how do you feel when you know there were so many disasters in the world, like earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, droughts, landslides, wildfires, volcanic eruptions? How do you feel? For this one, I think for Taiwan, we only have like earthquakes and floods, droughts, landslides, wildfires, and we don't have volcanic eruptions, tornadoes, no, hurricanes, no. Yeah, how do you feel? Pretty scary, right? Okay, so for the landslides, I was sure. Have you ever heard of Xiaolingcun? Do no? Okay, I'm gonna show. Maybe. How old are you now? 13. Okay, for the case, the most like I would say the biggest, like the bad things of Taiwan is like it's 13 years ago. I forgot, but it's about landslide in Xiaolingcun in Kaohsiung. I'm gonna share the videos with you because it's pretty like you were just born, and so you may not know these bad things. I'm gonna show the videos with you. It's in Kaohsiung. I think. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the videos. Wait me a moment. It's about landslide. Can you see, Anson, can you see my video? Okay. So it's about 13, it's 2008? No, it's 2010. I forgot, but it's okay. Okay, so it's kind of like landslides, and it happens like 10 or 11 years ago. I don't actually know, but I've ever been to Shaolin village, Shaolin to be the volunteer 3 years ago. So I heard a lot of stories from the people from the village, and they say it's the landslide, because it's in Shaolin, it's like a mountain, the mountain village. They all live in the mountain, so the village is around the mountain, but it's a typhoon, Baba typhoon, Baba 风灾, Baba more like typhoon, more like a 风灾, and it just rain a lot, rain cats and dogs, and the mountain, that cause the landslides and the flood. Also the flood, if you have the landslide, and if you have the typhoon, it's not, they don't have typhoon here, have typhoon, and it cause the landslides, also cause the floods, and they all destroy the village. So it's a big disaster. So if one day if you have the opportunity, you can come to Shaolin village in Kaohsiung, and you can take a look at this beautiful place, and you can go to the Shaolin Memorial Park, and you can see a lot of stories in the Memorial Park. Yeah, that's good. It's a big story. Yeah, you can Google it if you have free time, because it's a long time ago, but many people there still know the history of the Baba Fengzai Morak typhoon. So there's a big disaster. I'm not sure whether it is a climate change or not, but if we are doing, because some people say that that's because the disaster is because of the illegal plants. They plant lots of things on the mountain, so the mountain, the soil and something like that is they like ruin doing something in the mountain. So when a typhoon comes, it just causes the landslides. Okay, we only have like 15 minutes left, so we have to move on quickly. Okay, so this one is like an action plate. So as we know, we saw a lot of videos before, and we discussed some topics about climate change, climate actions. Do you have any action plan to limit it? Maybe, for example, for me, I will say I will bring my own like environmental spoon or chopsticks outside when I am having lunch or dinner to protect the earth. But how about you? Do you have any action plan to limit the climate change? Maybe bring your own bottles, and that's good. So we can, although we cannot change the whole world, or we cannot like change everything, but we can do the small things step by step, and maybe it helps. We don't know. Okay. So for example, this example is that we can, because Tesla is like electrical cars. So maybe in the future there will be no gasoline vehicles. Maybe one day, because lots of people they ride Gogoro or they drive Tesla on the road, and these cars, because they use electricity, they don't need gasoline, so they won't like pollute the earth. They won't have like pollutions, something like that. So maybe one day there will be no like gasoline cars on the street. We don't know. Okay, so for this one is this one is maybe we all said that we can do we have our own ways to protect the global warming, right? For you and me, we all have the same ideas. Is we can bring our bottles, we can bring our chapstick or spoon outside. But for this one is maybe we cannot do it by ourselves. But can you suggest the ways to limit the global warming? Maybe for me, I would say, oh, we can build like a factory, trees factory, and it can like help help to clean up all the like pollutions, something like that. Do you have any ideas? Mm-hmm. 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 Sure, that's a good idea. Okay. So okay, this is the how can we protect the environment? Is 10 ways to take care of the environment. So I'm gonna show you the ways. So this is the ways of that we can use to accomplish so far. Is for the first one is we can turn off the lights and the electric devices when we are not using it. For example, if we leave our house, we have to turn off the lights. And the second one is don't use plastic bags. Yeah, as you know, we can bring our bags outside when we are having shopping stuff. We don't need to use the plastic bags. And also for the drinks, we can bring our own like beverage bags. Don't use the plastic bags. And we can recycle the waste. Don't put I think lots of people will put all the waste into the same garbage can, right? Do you notice? Yeah, they put the general stuff and the recycle stuff. They put all of them into the same garbage can because they don't want to. I think is they're just lazy. They don't want to like separate two stuff into different garbage can. They just put all of them into the same. So that's not bad. That's bad. It's a bad thing. Yeah. So the fourth one is turn off the water taps. Do you know this one? Yeah, don't waste water. Is because of water. The water resources in Taiwan is we can get water resources everywhere, but for example in northern Thailand it's not easy to get water, so we have to save the water. Okay, so the fifth one is don't use the toilet as a rubbish bin. I think for this one is like we cannot throw the garbage into the toilet, and because a lot of people will throw all the garbage into the toilet, and yeah, it cannot. I think it's a bad thing because the garbage, when we like put all into the toilet, and the final things will be like they cannot. For example, if we put like wet tissues or bottles, something like that, it is pretty bad. Okay, so this one is have a shower instead of bath. This means can save more waters. Okay. For seventh one, don't waste water. Leaving the tap is the same as the fourth one. And the add one, reuse paper is good. Pick up your litter on the beach or the mountain. This one is I was a volunteer of cleaning beach like Jintan, so I think it's pretty important because a lot of people they still throw the garbage into beach, and it's bad. Look after leaving belongings with us. Okay, so we have 10 minutes left, so maybe we can have this one. Anson, do you know this one, Venga chat? Okay, so have you written a journal before? Yeah, last week. Okay, so for this week, yeah, we have to do the same things to write our journal. Okay. Yes, you can write down now. And if you have any question, you can ask me. Okay. 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 Okay, we'll see. So we have 5 minutes left. Do you have any question about the class today? Okay. So you said you joined this program last time, right? Half years ago. So do you have like Kenya students with you last time? Okay. So this time is weird. We don't know. I will ask them. as the project manager to figure out the problems, because we have to invite the Kenya students here to learn together. Yeah, so I next time I hope the Kenya student can come in and join us. Okay. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, and you can finish out your journal. Okay, you finish all. Okay, so I think it's all for today's class, and maybe next time the Kenya student will come and join us, so we can have more discussions, have more to know more about the things from Kenya. Okay, so I think it's all for today, and we will see you next time. Okay, thank you for today's, and have a good day. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.